Hi, my name's Ruby Pasalidis, and I just completed the Advanced Diploma of Interior Design at Sydney Design School, and this is my final project. This project for me really kind of drew from a lot of different directions. The site was where I started off. I chose the MLC building in North Sydney, and so I decided to develop the MLC into this really kind of futuristic, really unique nightlife precinct that also has multi-use for offices, restaurants, retail down at the bottom. So this building can offer investor money throughout basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Going into the actual aesthetics of this project was really interesting as well. I knew that North Sydney being such an influence to the development of this concept already, I wanted to look at what else was around North Sydney. So as I was walking around, I noticed some public artworks. One of them is actually just behind me over here at 16 Denison Street, this really colourful and unique modern artwork that's hanging down from the ceiling. I also started noticing this kind of layered perspex patterns that was showing up in Victoria Cross Metro just underneath us, and saw that these kind of carried a similar aesthetic, really kind of futuristic, kind of dreamy, but very colourful and unique, and thought, how could I use these to, I guess, feed back into my design that I'm doing in the new building? And ended up creating this concept called Dreamwear. And Dreamwear was about kind of looking at technology optimism, taking from that futuristic optimism that the MLC once held and bringing it into our modern day standpoint, and also using kind of fun aspects of looking at the shapes of motherboards, the shapes of wires, kind of the internals of a PC, and pulling those colors and shapes from the artwork that is around North Sydney. And that ended up being my project. What I ended up actually doing was looking at a 2-story nightclub in the building, a karaoke bar, and then a recharge wellness space, which I posed as a post-clubbing wellness experience. So we had some really kind of alien wellness stuff. We had IV lounge, we had sensory deprivation tanks and oxygen bars. To actually develop this project, I used quite a few things. For the documentation side of it, I used AutoCAD for this, just because I knew that would work better for my workflow for this particular project. I also used SketchUp for the 3D modeling, and a mix of Twinmotion and Enscape to actually produce the 3Ds. Within a lot of this, there was a lot of Photoshop and PowerPoint to kind of bring everything together and look how I wanted it to when I presented. Basically, it was just a very fun project and something I think I was really passionate about, and yeah, I was very happy with what I delivered in the end.